You could do better. I gotta see you do better. Wait. Little man, whoever you is, until you feed the kids where you from for 20 years straight. Don't question Rose. Wait until you buy 10,000 bikes, 10,000 trikes. Give all the young girls who pregnant Pampers for Christmas for 20 years straight. Don't question boss. You heard me, little man?
Who is this uncircumcised Philistine? I wasn't going to speak on this. I had apprehension on speaking on it because as soon as I saw this video, when one of my brothers spoke about it, I think it was like last week or so, I saw Rick Ross, aka William Leonard Roberts II. Okay, we call him by his government name. I saw his response to Dee-1, and I never heard of Dee-1. I actually was listening to my playlist that I have, and I saw his name. I was like, oh, that's Dee-1. I got one of his songs that I actually listened to and I like. He is a Christian rap artist. He was on Sway in the Morning and he called out certain rappers, and Rick Ross is one of them, Meek Mill as well, saying that you guys can do better.
It's the OGs who I like to call DGs because they're disappointing grown-ups. That's what they are. It's the OGs in hip-hop. It's the ones that's 40-something years old. I hate when I see these gray-haired clout chasers who still talking about, and I send my young boys to come and wet your whole block up. Jim Jones, you could do better, brother. I love you too much. I love you too much to not be honest with you. Rick Ross, you could do better, brother. Meek Mill, you could do better, brother. I love you too much not to be honest with you. Are you the face of prison reform? Or are you sitting here on your new song with Ross talking about getting somebody murked and shot at the red light? Which one is it, bro? Because I did a shoe giveaway in my city and gave out 1,300 pairs of your shoes because they said reform underneath them. And I love that you partnered with a major shoe company and you out here pushing prison reform. But now I got to sit here like, man, this man glorifying getting people killed as of a week ago. Like, what are you doing, bro? Lil Snoop really got killed. That broke your heart. You wear him around your neck. Why are you glorifying the same thing when my best friend got killed? When Carl got killed, New Orleans know who I'm talking about. When Carl got killed and I had to go to his funeral and read the eulogy and be part of the funeral, and I got back in my car, Sway, after the funeral, and I turned on my music and I realized I'm listening to music that's glorifying the same stuff that just happened to my best friend. It gave me chills, and I needed that moment. That was my come to Jesus moment of like, D, you got to do something different, brother, because you have a taste for this poison, but you're attracted to the poison. And the rap game, hip hop industry is great at cooking up some delicious poison.
You're part of this dismantling of particularly the black community. I do support him on this, and I was apprehensive with even making a video because one, I was like, this is a boys fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that 9-year-old girl anymore in Paramount, California thinking I could whoop up on all the boys. Like, it doesn't matter. You talk about my mama, my daddy, my brother, I'm fighting you, okay? And I don't care how big you are. Like, I'm gonna whoop up on you, okay? It's that warrior spirit, hallelujah. I'm looking at this as like, how dare you have the backing of Satan, and you're coming with all this boldness and confidence towards my brother in Christ who has the backing of God and all of heaven. You have the backing of a fallen angel. He got kicked out of heaven. He is unemployed. He has been terminated. When I see this type of behavior from people who are in wickedness, people who are not Christian, people who are just not walking with the Lord, and they are in covenant with Satan, and they be so big, bad, and bold, I just like that bully mentality. I cannot stand it. I hate that. I hate when people like bullies and these people who are influenced by demons and Satan and try to act big and bold, especially towards a child of God. Nah, we ain't punks over here. We ain't about that. Nah, we warriors. Abraham took out a whole nation with 318 people. He took out 4 kingdoms. 4 kingdoms on his own. Jacob's sons, Reuben and them, they took out a whole nation because their sister was sexually assaulted. We already know all the stories. Like, we ain't punks over here. Jesus over there in the temple flipping tables and stuff. Like, we ain't punks about here. We about our daddy's business. So when I see this and I see the Bolton and I see that spirit of pride operating in somebody like Rick Ross, like William, it sets me off. And I'm like, I wanted to speak up, and I was like, nah, God, this is a man's fight. But he just kept bringing it back to me. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna speak up. I'm gonna speak up. Let me me in, Daddy. Let me in, Coach Daddy. D1 and all my brothers, they in the boxing ring, but I'm over there in the corner. And God, he over there, he massaging me. He getting me ready. You know, I'm 6 months in this. You know, I'm a catechumen still. You know what I'm saying? Like the disciples and like the early church fathers, you're not even considered a Christian until you completed 3 years of training and studying the scriptures, the holy scriptures. And then you're considered a Christian. So I'm 6 months in this thing. You know, I'm in the Bible studies. I'm learning. I'm diving deep and I'm pressing in and I'm learning about my Father. But he over there, he getting me ready. He massaging me and stuff. He putting water in my mouth. He putting that living word in my mouth over there. He putting some Vaseline all over me. But as soon as he put them gloves on me, my brother D1, all my brothers who've been speaking on this, let your little sis at him. Let your little sis at him, okay? Y'all just go ahead and part like the Red Sea and let little Ange come through. I don't care how big Rick Ross is. Okay, I'll take down any giant, okay? Call me little Davida. I'm little Davida over here. We ain't never scared. We ain't never scared. You big as a bear, but I don't care. I'm coming through with the word of God on my hair. Okay, we gonna rewrite that. We're gonna rewrite that. Rick Ross, William Leonard Roberts II, like what Dee-1 said in his response to Rick Ross's response, or Little Ricky, okay? Little Ricky's response is that, look, you're deflecting.
If you notice, it's deflection at its finest. I'm talking lyrical content, and you talking turkeys.
You're talking about giving away turkeys and shoes and bicycles and Pampers to pregnant women and all that. But that's a band-aid on a waterfall of issues, like a cascade of issues that you are causing. Luke 8:11 says that the seed is the word of God. The seed is the word. Seed is teachings. So every word that you speak, that you hear, is a teaching. So when you're listening to music, you're being taught whatever that song is about. Like I used to love Come here, rude boy, can you get it up? Take it. I still need deliverance from ratchicity. But I used to listen to that song all the time, and little did I know when I was younger that was teaching me. They're seeds that's teaching me about, you know, what that song is about, or teaching me about like Soldier, Destiny Child, I need a soldier, because all the girls in high school were singing that. I need a soldier that carry big things, if you know what I mean. We over there don't even know, like we're young and we talking about we want a soldier that carry big things, if you know what I mean. So we're being taught that. So every word is a seed, it's a teaching. So we're gonna go into a few of his songs to prove Dee-1's point and to prove the truth that Rick Ross, William, although you are buying turkeys and shoes and bicycles and Pampers, you know, for pregnant mothers and stuff, that is not solving the root of the issue. And the root of the issue is people's thinking, their way of thinking. Your lyrics are teaching them about murder, about premarital sex. You're actually contributing to the issue. And to prove that, we're gonna look at your lyrics, bruh. This is one of the most recent ones, and I think this is probably what Dee-1 was talking about. Let's pretend we're in a classroom, and our teachers are Meek Mill and Rick Ross, Ricky Rose, Mr. Roberts. They're teaching us. We're in class, and right now, Meek Mill, we're gonna go over the song called Lyrical Easy, and these are the lyrics. So what are you gonna teach us today, Mr. Meek Mill? Glock 4 peasy. This ish is too easy. These effing rap iggas be talking too greasy. Okay. Everybody write that down. Everybody write that down. Glock 4 peasy. And it's too easy. He's teaching us that it's too easy to have that Glock on him. It's too easy, okay? Murder on my mind. I've been up all night. Okay. He said he got murder on his mind. Why you got murder on your mind, Mr. Meek Mill? Mr. Professor, Mr. Teacher? Murder on my mind. I've been up all night. Too bad it's just trying to uck all night. Heard we was in the club. He had to duck all night. I told him catch him at the let out. Shoot his truck on sight. So he's teaching us that he has murder on his mind. So when you have murder on your mind, you think, I'm gonna get him, I'm gonna get him, I'm gonna get him. Okay, so what are you gonna do about that, Mr. Meek Mill? Our professor, you're teaching us. Because lyrics are seeds. They're teaching us. So he's teaching us about how he has murder on his mind. He's angry. To resolve that, he got some women. He about to engage in some premarital sex. And then the dude that he has a target on, the dude who has a target on his back, bounty on his head or whatever, he up in the club. But he paranoid because he know that Meek Mill is around, probably about to shoot him up or whatever. And so I told him, catch him at the let out. So Meek Mill's not even doing the dirty job. He's sending his boys to do it. I told him to get him at the let out. Okay, so when we want to shoot somebody up and kill somebody, let us not do it. Hire somebody, hire a goon to go do it. Okay, so that's what he's teaching us. Shoot him up in his truck on sight. Evil. So this is what he's teaching us. Brand new Benz for what? Because I don't even drive it. So okay, you're teaching me to go get a nice luxurious car and don't even drive it. Just waste my money. Just have it so I can boast and be like, man, I got cars, I don't even drive it. What kind of stupidity is that? So you wasting your money? You just wasting your money to have it just sit there in your driveway. Okay. All right, Mr. Meek Mill. Got it. Thank you. All right, who's next? Okay, Mr. Meek Mill, he off. So now Professor Rick Ross is coming in to teach us. Okay, what you got to say, Ricky Rose? Professor Roberts, what you gonna teach us? Grow up in the projects, jumping on the roof, garbage bag full of dollars. I could fund a movie. Okay, so you running away. You running away from the cops, I'm assuming. You got a bag of illicit cash. Okay, all right. Young Jimmy Levine of the crime scene. Okay, leave a Igga whole team on them IVs. Okay, so that means that you putting some dudes in the hospital. Black dudes, they're in critical condition because they on IVs. Point them out and point them on obituaries. Love or business, either or, it's only temporary. Carol City Igga's never known as sympathetic. I'm about the money, you can miss me with your freaky fetish. Straight from Star Island, take me to Jamaica. 300 foot, y'all never drop it. Anchor. Count 1,000 pounds as we ride around. Disrespect is not allowed, so we shot him down. Okay, there's a lot going on here that you're teaching us, Professor Rick Ross. You're saying that these dudes that you shot up or you injured severely, that they're in the hospital on IVs fighting for their lives, and that they eventually gonna die. You're boasting about death and about killing your own brother. Okay, that's what you're teaching us. Okay. And then you're talking about count 1,000 pounds, we ride around, disrespect is not allowed, so we shot him down. So when somebody disrespects you, shoot him. Okay, so that's what you're teaching us. Okay. So if somebody disrespect me, you raise their voice at me, I go in and shoot them. But you think 20 turkeys is gonna solve and just mitigate this whole thing? That's a cure. Like that is good, and that's doing something to resolve this issue of murder in the black community, because you buying turkeys and you putting food on their table, you thinking that that's gonna solve the issue. This is the issue, sir. William, Little Ricky, this is the issue. Your words, your lyrics are seeds, they're teachings, and you are teaching these people that you are buying these turkeys for, that are getting pregnant, and you have to buy Pampers for them and shoes and bicycles and all of that. You're teaching them. You're teaching them to go insert harm and inject harm into their own community. You're spoiling, you're rotting their minds. But I guess having a turkey on Thanksgiving is going to solve the issue. Alright, let's go to another song. And this is a recent one too. It's called Shaq and Kobe. But we're going to go down to Professor Rick Ross, because the class is still in session. Well, you could pull out any song, even if it's a Christian song. Jireh, you are enough. So you got Elevation Worship, you got Maverick City, you got Naomi Rain, you got Chandler Moore. They're at the front of the classroom and they're teaching us, Jireh, you are enough. Okay, Jireh, you are enough. Okay, Jireh, you are enough. Okay, you're teaching me. I will be content. Okay, in every circumstance. Ooh, okay. Jireh, you are enough. Okay, so in every circumstance, I will be content. I will be content in every circumstance, because Jireh, Jehovah Jireh, you are enough. That is a teaching. You're teaching me. When it comes to Hebrew thought, which Hebrew is the original, it's the language of God. The Bible is written in Hebrew. Hebrew concept, Hebrew thought, there's a positive and a negative. And so there's a positive, a seed, and then there's a negative seed. A seed that promotes life and a seed that promotes death or gives death or results in death, spiritual death. And so with Jehovah Jireh or whatever song, with any words, a group of words, it's either life or death. So Jehovah Jireh, just the same analogy that we're doing, they're at the front of this classroom and they're teaching us this song. In every circumstance, I will be content. Jireh, you are enough. You're teaching me that. Now, we're in the classroom where Rick Ross is at the front and he's teaching us what he's about to teach us. I left a team of Iggas in the red tape, meaning that it's a crime scene. Digging through their pockets, they left their shoes unlaced. Homicide on another case. Mouth wide, gold teeth with a pale face. So he's talking about the victim, the dude that was murdered. Apparently he had gold teeth in his mouth and he's pale because he's dead. Okay, so you're teaching us that. And why are you teaching us this again? So if I kill somebody, I'm supposed to go and make a rap song about it, bragging about it? My Iggas couldn't read, had impediments, but they never would leave any evidence. Okay, you gotta be stealth with it. If you killing somebody, don't leave any evidence. Your mother's still in pain. It been a few days, but you notice all it came with minimum wage. So he's bragging about bringing hurt to the victim's mother, to his family. 6 Iggas laying on the same box spring. How you dead broke but got a dope charge. Gotta rob a bank just to post bond. Got this chopper with me for close calls. Helicopter on the roof cause I won't walk. So how you dead broke but got a dope charge? So if you are ragging on somebody or you dissing a dude because he's broke or whatever, how about you go and help him get a job? How about you teach him how to get money then? The right way. It's like you're stripping off somebody's clothes and leaving them to be shamed. It makes me think of what Ham did to his father Noah. He didn't clothe him. He just left his father naked and went and got his brothers instead of clothing his father, covering his father. Being a good son, being a good brother. But yet you wanna brag about and point out somebody's flaws and say nana boo boo, you know? Like you broke, you this, that, and the third. Why? Killing Iggas in the streets. I call it a feast. Wow. That sounds like it straight came out of Satan's mouth. Murdering your own brother? Murdering somebody who looks like you? That's a feast? That fills you up? That feeds your flesh? That feeds you? You get off on that? So that's what you're teaching us? That is what you're teaching every person who's listening to your songs. The mentality of killing your brethren or your sister. Don't get convicted by it. Don't get saddened by it. Don't get angry. Nah, you should get joy out of that. It should be a feast for you. And you should be looking for more, because you know when you eating, you get full for a moment, but then you're gonna get hungry again. You get satiated at a point, but then it's gonna rise up, and so now you're gonna have to go because it's a feast. And we eat what, 3 times a day? I hope you die slow with your blindfold. Your itch still at home with her mind blown. Wow, okay, so you're teaching us that, Mr. Roberts. All this evil, and I got a pool in Paris in a bungalow, still flipping numbers, talking somersaults. Everybody get to eat, that's what a winner calls. So you done killing somebody. You're bragging about death, murder, and to reward yourself. You talking about being in Paris or being on a yacht or whatever. Like, bruh. William, Little Willie. Let's go to Rick Ross's like first song, or the first song that was like big for him, and let's see if there's been like a change or like some type of transformation or evolution or anything. Let's just see his first song. If you guys remember, Hustling Every Day I'm Hustling. Who the F you think you effing with? I'm a effing boss. 74. Cut 'em wide, I cut 'em long, I cut 'em fat. I keep 'em coming back, we keep coming back. I'm into distribution. I'm like Atlantic. I got a mother effing flying across the Atlantic. I know Pablo Noriega, the real Noriega. He owe me 100 favors. We never steal cars, but we deal hard. Whip it real hard. Whip it real hard. Ain't about no funny-ish, still itches in business. I'm on my money-ish, still whipping Benzes. It's time to spin my thrills, cussing spinning wheels. I ain't drove in the wheel. It's nothing but bull crap. Work, I'm a convertible. Oh my goodness, I feel like I just lost so many brain cells. So no, It's about the same. It's about the same, unfortunately, with Rick Ross, with Little Willie. I mean, with all jokes aside, honestly, Rick, all of this, once it goes away, let's say you were to die right now, and it's not about you. I ain't never scared to die. I ain't never scared to die. I'm scared to die. It's not even about that, because you don't know where your soul is going to go. You are an eternal being, Mr. Rick Ross, Mr. William Leonard Roberts II, raised in Carroll City, Florida. You have an eternal being on the inside of you. All of this is temporary. All the money, the Maybachs and Rolls Royces and all the women, all of that is temporary and is gonna die. That's how Satan gets you. He lures you in. He offered Jesus the world. He offered him the riches of this world if he would just bow down to him. Because Satan can use that. He uses these fleshly things, the things in this world, to keep people bound, hostage, and to drag them to hell with him when that day comes where you have to stand before the Lord. And he's either going to send you into the kingdom or he's going to send you into that lake of fire for eternity with Satan. Because he already knows that's what he's bound. He's bound. He's destined for hell, him and his demons. And he wants to take everyone, as many people as he can. John 10:10, it states out his character and his function, what Satan's job is. And it's to steal your inheritance, to kill you spiritually, and destroy. Steal, kill, and destroy. To destroy your life, your spiritual life. All of these things are temporary, Rick. You can't take none of this with you when you're dead. So I implore you, I encourage you, my brother, because I don't want to see your soul. Dee-1 doesn't want to see your soul. God doesn't want to see your soul perish. He wants everyone to come to him and make that choice of life. But he's such a gentleman and he loves us so much that he gives us the choice. Don't let these temporary pleasures send you to hell for eternity, because that is a path that you're on if you continue to be in covenant with Satan. If you continue to do his work, this is the devil's work that you're doing. These songs, these lyrics are Satan's work. And you are better than that. You are better to be controlled by some fallen angel. You have authority over him. God, the God. There's nobody on his level, bruh. Nobody. He's the almighty El Shaddai. He's God. And he gave you, William, from Florida, power, authority over Satan. But yet, you working for him. You working for somebody you have authority over. That God, omnipotent God, all-powerful God, gave you power, dominion, authority over Satan. That don't even look right. Just thinking about that in the natural, like business, right? You run a business, an empire, like in drugs and music or whatever. And how that look like? You supposed to be the boss, but yet you listening to your janitor. No disrespect to any janitors out there, okay? I used to clean homes for a living, but you letting the janitor call the shots. I'm sending this in love. I don't want to fight you, Rick. I don't want to fight nobody. Because at the end of the day, it's about your soul. And I want everyone, like my daddy, like God. He wants everyone to not perish. He wants them to choose him. And I want you to choose him. So cry out to God. If you go to him with a humble heart, he's with the humble. He's with the lowly of hearts. And what that really means is to genuinely seek him. Be honest. Like, I have not been with you. I don't know about you, because we all are coming out of churches where we've been taught that God is our servant. Nah, we serve him, and we have to serve him on his terms, not our terms. So even though a lot of people would say, like even I said it, I have my own relationship with God, but is it based off of how he wants me to serve him? Because that's what matters. I looked at daddy as a sugar daddy. I want this, I want that, gimme, 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 gimme. God's gonna bless you. But what's the prerequisite to that? When God made that covenant with Abraham, the prerequisite was to walk before me perfectly. And perfectly doesn't mean without mistakes. No, if you look up the definition of perfect, means to be mature, to be complete, to know the things of God. So just how you are very well versed in a drug gang, security gang, music gang, God wants you to be well versed in kingdom gang. Know about his law. Know about his character, his function. It's like being in a relationship here in the natural. You ain't gonna want to marry nobody, Rick Ross, if that chick is only with you, what, an hour and a half on Sunday? And she doing whatever she want Monday through Saturday. You ain't gonna want to marry her. She don't love you. That's the same thing with God. Jesus ain't gonna want to marry us if we only rocking with him on Sundays and we always talking about, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. God bless me, God bless me. Nah, 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 nah. Oh, somebody's sick over here. God heal him. God heal him. Like, no, we don't really love him. If you love him, what did Jesus say? You will obey my commands. Obey my commands. If you love me, obey my commands. His commands are in the scripture. So we have to learn those laws. Ricky. Come to God. He calling you. You think what Satan gave you was just like, ooh, but imagine what God got for you. The God. He's calling you. He's calling you. He's definitely calling you. So that's it. I love you, William Leonard Roberts II, aka Rick Ross. And I love my brothers Dee-1 and everybody who's been coming up to support him and backing him up. You have God, you have your brothers and sisters, and you have all of heaven supporting you, Dee-1, and everyone else who is bold enough to speak up on this. So I love all of my brothers and my sisters. Y'all have a good one.